Alright, I should be live and I should be recording, so this is great. I can hear myself, that's disgusting. Okay, anyway. I'm going to start a new game just because I don't want to, I don't want to mess up the save file that we were playing in yesterday because I'm doing a somewhat botched rags to riches run. It's not really botched, but it's like, we get the point. I did encounter a few bugs along the way and had some difficulty with mods and stuff, so today we're just not playing with mods and we're seeing what we can build for our Hazbin Hotel inspired build in the base game. Let me share this really quick while we're waiting on the game to load. Yeah. Enemy will now come back. Alright, let's see who we can summon. It's funny because I have a lot of Discord servers, but I'm only active in like a handful of them. I hope one day to get like a second monitor because that would be lit. But I don't have it right now. Alright. I think that should be all of my main places. So we'll see how many little friends and fiends that we can summon. So I'm actually not gonna start with the household right away, or like, I should say, well, I guess I could make a very basic, like Charlie or something, just to get us started. But I don't want to spend too much time in the Paramaker because I'm really excited to get into this build. Alright, and then I'm just using... Oh wait, I did want to change my settings to where... Hold on. Show pair pass. I don't know what all that means. Use grid for wall placement for sure. Start new wall automatically, and I don't know if I want ceilings cast shadows or not. I don't know how much that actually matters. Yeah, I am a imperial girly. I wanted to edit my storyteller because I don't want any of my paras to age. And then also I'm going to turn down the time, but then like I'm not really going to be playing in this save file. This is just for me to make stuff more or less. So I'm going to give myself a lot of money and go from there. So basically what we're gonna do is game saved. Okay, so we're gonna create a new household and I'm just gonna make a very... I already know that Alistair is gonna be harder to make in this game, but I can go ahead and make just like a really quick base game, like Charlie and Alistair using pretty much the presets that we have because I don't want to go too crazy on it. Charlie is kind of taller. She's not super tall. I mean, she is super tall by our standards, but you know, like in universe, compared to everybody around her, she is not that tall. And I just kind of want to, like I said, do presets. She does have white skin. Maybe not that white, but let me see. Yeah, I think she might have like the slightest touch of color. And I want her lips to be like, there we go, that helps her face from just looking... Actually, her lips are black, aren't they? We're probably gonna have to put lipstick on her, but that's okay. To be honest, the face that they gave me really isn't that bad. I think we're just gonna roll with it, honestly. We do need to give her a slightly different mouth. Yeah, we give her like a little perma smile. Facial structure. And if we can get some like rounded cheeks. I think that's gonna be the main thing. There we go. We'll just give her looking like that. Hair. Let's look at our long options, and she's gonna be blonde. Low-key looking like busy right now. I think, hold on, let me take another look at her tied up hairs. That one's also kind of giving me Charlie vibes, even though it's not, you know, exactly what she wears. Ooh, that one gives me Charlie vibes, like if she put her hair up. Ooh, let's go with that one, because it kind of is like reminiscent of her pilot hair. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to snatch her weave like that. There should be a way where you can like mirror which side it's on, but I don't know how you do that. So we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna take off her everything. I'm gonna make her lips a sparkly black, just because I think it looks cool. The eyeshadow, does she has eyeshadow, doesn't she? I'm just exposing myself for how little I look at Charlie. Charlie, Morning Star. She's not in the realm of characters that I like am crazy about. But you know, she is kind of like the main character in the show. So you think I'll be a little bit more in tune with her than that, but you know. Okay, so we'll do red eyes. And then the white of her eye is like yellow. I love that you can just like, that you don't need to mod it, that you can just straight up make these changes. It's so nice. I'm gonna take her glasses off so I can see her face. And I am going to make her eyes bigger. I mean, it looks a little bit freaky, but also like kind of in character. I'm gonna raise her eyebrows up a little bit. Cause... Oh, and then also her eyebrows need to be black. Okay, and of course we don't have any eyelashes that look exactly like hers, but I think those are fine. They're very big and lashy. Ooh, I actually like her better without highlights. And I want to give her dark circles. She's in her goth phase, guys. Nah, I think we'll do actually all of that with the makeup. So we got her lipstick. She does have eyeshadow, like all of them have eyeshadow, I think. Actually, you can't really see if she has eyeshadow or not because, oh wait, no, never mind. She has like, what is that? Like a purple gray eyeshadow. It's just you don't normally see it because her eyes are open so wide. Honestly, the default color that it gives you is pretty close to what she has. I think it just needs to be like slightly more purpley. Because it's like a gray purple, kind of like Lucy's, her dad's. But no, that feels right. Eyeliner, lipstick, already did that. Blush. Ooh, she could have the one with the hearts. And we'll give her... Ooh, maybe that's how we can do the red on her cheeks. Are we feeling this or not? Maybe not. It might be better to do it like as a tattoo. Right, a tattoo on her face. Alright, well, we don't actually have that as a tattoo. And I don't think you can get it mirrored on both sides. So actually, this is gonna sound really funny. I'm wondering if like, if we can get more than one mole on her face. Oh, that's as big as it gets. Okay, never mind. I think we are gonna have to go, because I'm not gonna, you know, dive into every single detail. I think we might have to settle for this one. And then just make it very red. Well, as red as we can. I wish that I could move it down a little bit. But you know, it's fine. So there's that. And then we need to get her a different outfit. I think, does she have a necklace? She's got like a little... Oh, yeah, I can never tell if it's like a choker or if that's just the top of her shirt. I do like that, but I don't know. We'll come back to that. For now, I need dress shirts. She doesn't have a tie though. We can, hold on. We can go with this for now, or this one. That one's kind of fitting the vibe a little better. Okay. Oh. Oh, yikes. Okay. Okay, red. Yeah, and we'll do red and black. I'm actually... Whoa. I'm gonna copy that. Oh wait, I can select a pattern. I was today years old when I figured out you could do this. Oh, yikes. The stripes? The stripes? Hold on. Oh, her suit doesn't have stripes on it, but Alistair's does. So it's good to know that that is something we can do. I did copy this color swatch. So now we're gonna go to pants. And she needs some... Ooh, maybe these. Yeah, we'll just go with that for now because we can always edit her more later. And she does have claws, so I don't want to forget those. And then I'm gonna give her the fun fingertip thing. Because I think that looks really good on her, even if it's not 100% what she would wear, it looks good. And there's no like tails or ears or anything without mods. The only other thing is I want to... There we go, make that white. And also I want her to have a bow tie. But I don't know if you can. Because I feel like it would have been in necklaces. I'll take one more quick look. I don't see it, so I'm just gonna... That's kind of a... Well, it's a tie, not a bow tie, but we're gonna go with that. And this is gonna be... Charlie... Morning Star.
Phoebe? Juby.
Alright, so that's her. And then let's make a very quick Alistair.
Kin. Phoebe.
Bichu. Mochi.
I know that's a girl's voice, but...
Lani? Miki. Kiku.
Uh,
Chita.
Bichu. Mochi.
I don't
Kiku.
know.
Puka.
Kite? Kiku? Puka.
I'm just gonna go with that one. This is definitely not Alice. Let's see what base presets we have. First of all, I need to take those glasses off. Alright, so I do want to... Let me see. Something weird is going on with the neck and I don't know what it is. Is the head too small? He is gonna be mega tall though. So I want to get that out of the way. He's definitely gonna have a long neck. Shoulder position. His neck looks even more like weird. And he's also a skinny little pricker. This whole body just looks weirdly out of proportion. Oh wait, we forgot. Hold on. Charlie needs a mega thin waist. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm glad we got that figured out. But yeah, what is going on with his hips? Hold on. I'm gonna have to take this dress off to see what I'm dealing with. Why does it look weird? Not that. Wait, is it because of the... Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's what was making it look so weird. And then chest shape is flat. I still want to know what's going on with his neck. It's okay, we'll work with it. Alright, think we need to get him something to wear first. I kind of want him to have the little vest thing. But I mean, the suit is more... I know I've mentioned this before, but I don't like how skin tight a lot of the suits look. Maybe we can just go with... Let me see. I know it's not entirely what he wears, but I'm thinking of going with this one because it doesn't look so skin tight. Or this one. And bow ties are not really a thing at the moment. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make his Cannibal Town suit. Just because it's a little bit different. Alright. Sorry, I had to go pull up a reference. So his undershirt on that is white. And then the suit is like a pastel pink with... Hold on, I wasn't done. It's like a pastel pink with white stripes. Is that right? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to alter it a little bit because it's not working exactly how I want it to. So basically, we're gonna make the undershirt like the darker pink. That is more... Yeah. Edit. We're just gonna have it like that for now, and then we can always go in and edit it later. I do need to copy that. Oh no, wait, no I don't, because his pants are like... Oh, I do need that color though, never mind. His pants are like a brown. Oh look, it was kind of already in there. Nice. And then for shoes... let me see... Nope. Oh. That's interesting that it comes with the leg warmers. Alright, we're gonna do these shoes. And we're gonna do it in the same... There we go. Alright, and then accessories. Gonna give him the finger things. I'm gonna also give him the bow thing, since we can't give him an actual bow tie. He doesn't have piercings or earrings. I would like to get a hairstyle where you can't even see his ears, actually. Yeah, and then he needs his nails. So go get those nails, King. I think that's it for the outfit because, again, I don't want to get too caught up in the sauce. We're gonna do hair next. The frick ass bob, bro. I'm gonna see if there's a different bob because that is gonna... Alright, tips are gonna be black. And we'll make the roots black too. Man, the bob without the ears is kind of sad. Let me see what short styles we have. Oh my god, there it is. That's it. That's it. Not the Karen haircut. Okay, so honestly, none of the hair is really like, that's the closest I've seen, and it looks like Lord freaking Farquaad. I did have a mod that added like cat ears, but yeah, that's okay. And then he needs the dainty little nose. The funny thing about Alistair's nose is it like goes straight up into his forehead. But I'm not getting super detailed right now. I need to remember that. That looks a little weird, doesn't it? But that's okay. We'll work with that. Eyes are kind of like half-lidded a lot too, aren't they? There we go. We're gonna make it work. I do think it's looking a little, it's like we've got some more Alistair vibe definitely going on up in here. And his eyebrows are black. Yeah, I definitely think we're channeling something here. No, he's got those big eyelashes, honestly. Maybe not like that big. No, we're gonna go with that. It's very Alistair. No highlight. Man definitely has circles under his eyes. For sure. One thing I noticed though is whenever you have a dark background on the eye, it makes it look weird. But we're gonna go with it and see what happens. On the lips, hold on. Man's definitely got eyeshadow for days, hold on. We're gonna go with that. Eyeliner. I didn't realize I was applying every single one, my bad. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh wait, is that what we were missing on Charlie, was eyeliner? It is, okay. Perfect. And we're gonna give him glowy black too. Actually, I kind of don't want him to have like any redness in his face. But we'll look at that in a minute. Wait, can I put a little X on his forehead? I can't. Sorry, I'm getting sucked into the Paramaker again. Um, let's see, what was I gonna do? I got sidetracked. Oh, I think that's what was making my neck look weird. Perfect. Ooh, I don't want to mess with that. This is fine. I'm still not a big fan of the hair, but I think like changing the face and everything makes it a little bit more bearable to look at. And I do want to keep his nose like wide because I kind of want it to be reminiscent of the fact that he is a black guy, you know? And keep some of those features, even though he got bleached by hell. Speaking of which, there we go, we can take the blush away. Perfect. No blush for you, sir. And let me take a look at the hairs one more time. Because, man, I don't know. I also like that one a lot, but I think this one is just like the most Alistair looking one. Especially with the way that the fade applies to it. Until the modders give us something, because you know modders are gonna go crazy. So we're going to edit their characteristics, even though I don't think we're gonna do much with it. Dang, I'm gonna go on a limb and say I'm gonna say his physique is what struggles, but he's fully charismatic. And he's got 2 points and everything else. Vibes. Let me see. I'm thinking of... Wait, Jester. Jester, for real. And I think he's good at being alone. And we're gonna give him a talent for music. And then he's like, I wish there was an anti-vegetarian option, like carnivore option. Sleeping habits, definitely a night owl. And I feel like he's normal because like he's very clean in some aspects and then freaking doesn't care in others. And then Charlie, I feel like she's very creative. Overjoyed or energetic because both match. I'm gonna go with overjoyed. And good at making friends. And her talent is jack of all trades. I feel like she's an early bird. And she's super neat. Oh, we didn't name him, did we? I don't know what his last name would be, so I'm just gonna go with Heartfelt. Oh yeah, and I can also, yeah, increase the life stage a little bit. Only thing, I'm not a fan of these lines that it put around his nose, but it's not the worst thing, honestly. I'm probably just gonna leave it. And then we're gonna save them as Alistair and Charlie. What will they do? Oh no. Nice. Alright. Alright. And since Charlie is insanely rich, she has $900,000. I'm going to build this house. Ooh, this lot up here makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. Oh no, they're in the ground. They're in the ground with their mouths open. That's peak. Peak right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's lovely. I hope we get some more like teeth presets too. Okay, so I just have to make them walk to get them out of the ground. And here they are! Look at them go! Yeah, but I hope that they add like... I'm sure modders will do it regardless, but I think it would be really cool if there was an official like evil trait, I guess. I don't care about any of that stuff right now. Oh, welcome to Paralives. Cool. I haven't gotten that before. That I know of. Item added to inventory. Papi. Papito. Alright, but let's get to building, because that's really what we're here for. Mm-hmm. And this is their lot, and we're gonna bulldoze it. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I love how seamlessly you can go between live mode and build mode. Alright, let's... Well, come on, it's a little corner of hills, so... Sand? No, I was kind of hoping for just plain dirt. She is bringing hell to this town. So yeah. And then we can always, you know, doll it up and stuff later. But I just want to see what we can do with this. Let me check my chats. Hi! I don't know if you're still watching, but I just saw RainGirl07 say hi. And then in Twitch, Jonas said something. Hello? Sorry, I only have one monitor, so I have to tab out to read the chats. It's very annoying. But yeah, if you're still here, hello. I'm sorry I missed out on you earlier. Alright, and I also have some criteria for this house that I wrote down. So, especially since I'm new to building, I don't want to do anything too crazy. So it's going to be a fairly small house. Like, I can guarantee you I am not going to use this whole lot. I might do like some outdoor spaces or just like something to eat up all this space because I'm not building that big. We're gonna do 2 floors max. The dining room is gonna be themed after Husk. One bedroom is gonna be themed after Nifty. We're gonna have a bathroom themed after Lucifer. We're gonna have the living room themed after Alistair. Then we're gonna have a second bedroom themed after a fangirl. I actually have a bunch of like custom images that I'm ready to import into the game and like test that function. So that's gonna be a fun room to do. And then we have like a entertainment room that I'm gonna theme after Angel. So it's basically gonna have like TVs, video games, pool tables, you know, just like a recreation room, I guess, is a better way of putting it. And then we're gonna have an office that is themed after Charlie. And I can probably sprinkle in things from other characters in as we go. But I just wanted to make sure I had all my main bases covered. I wanted to theme something after Vaggie, but I can't really think of like what she would... I don't know. It'll definitely be something to think about as we go, but those are the things that I know I'm 100% gonna have, and then everything else is just bonus. And I'm not trying to make the hotel, I'm trying to make a house that's inspired by Hazbin. So I don't... Let me see. Let me actually... Hazbin Hotel. I am going to look at the hotel to maybe get an idea of how it could be laid out, or like what we could do for the exterior basically. But I still want it to be more like house-like. Like I'm not trying to build the hotel, if that makes sense. So sadly I can't really show my reference on screen, especially since I'm going to be tabbing back and forth. But it looks like... Let me see. We can have... Now I'm just going to start spitballing stuff, guys. I want it to be a little further back on the lot, actually, so we can build things. Yeah. So I'm thinking of having like a little foyer area like this. And then... Hold on, I'll figure it out. I just watched a video earlier on how somebody made foundations, and that was pretty cool. So hold on. I definitely want like a little porch area. So we're gonna do that first. Lower... Am I doing this wrong? Hold on, I think I did it wrong. So you can't... I'm still learning the building tools. Interesting. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna worry about the logistics of it right now. I'm just going to build my shell, like my basic outline shape. So let me see what we're working with. Alright, so this is gonna be a little foyer area. And then... Behold ye mighty box. I do want this to be even on both sides, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we do have money cheats. I misjudged that anyway, didn't I? Oops. Here we go. And I'm not going to use all this space because that is massive. I'm just trying to get an idea of what we can do with this. Looking at it, it looks like they also have like a little build on to this side. I'm gonna try deviating from the grid a little bit. Oh, what is this? Divide size of grid. Alright, 90, 135. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, but it won't... Oh wait, there it goes. Let's see how building at an angle like this works. Because if that does work, that's going to be fun. Ooh. Did that not divide the wall? Do I have to draw with the separator tool? Hold on. Confusion noise. Didn't mean to delete the floor. Alright, not entirely sure what's going on with that. I'm just gonna connect these pieces again. Yeah. And then... So it looks like the house is in like 3 parts. And then the tallest part, oh yikes, is in the back. So I'm gonna go like in one because I want that to be more decorative than functional. And then that will be like my second floor basically. And then there's also kind of like a alcove on this side. Alright, so again, especially in relation to my characters, this is way too big. But I just wanted to have the basic idea of what we're doing. And all of this is basically going to be foundation. So hold on. So I do want this patio to be here and small. Oh wait, that's how I changed the height. Hello, there we go. Alright. And to be honest, we're not gonna have a good idea of the scale until we start like actually decorating the place. So we will be doing that shortly. But this is the patio. So this is basically where you're gonna step in and like a porch, basically. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. And then actually I'm fine with that being up higher like that. It might be a little too high, but I think I'm fine with it. And then this wall is the one that needs to be a full wall, because this is gonna be another level of the house. It is kind of like a split level house though, isn't it? Alright, so we're gonna see... I don't know how people build a second floor, because they like build on top of these. Is that how we do it? Hold on. Right, so if I'm here, okay, and then we kind of made it easy for ourselves because it's just one slot in. Okay, and then we can... There we go. Oh, that does look a little funky. But that's okay, we can just move this wall out and that fixes that. This is kind of fun to try and figure out, to be honest. Okay. So it kind of like sinks in a little bit, I guess. I do want to delete these ceiling finishes because I'm not sure if that's where I want them or not. I can add them in again later though. Okay. Is this what we're going for? I don't actually know. I'm just spitballing and kind of just learning as I go. This little alcove, let me see, because this is definitely way too big. Yep, I'm having a crisis right now. All right, we do need... All right, we're just gonna try and flesh it out a little bit here. So I'm gonna put these stairs here. That's probably... Hold on. And then we can get a fence. Let me see what fence is screaming to me. That one kind of gives me Hazbin vibes. And then we can put our separator there. The heck? Oh, there we go. Just adjust the stairs. Oh, yikes, what did they do? Here we go. Oh, is that between stair heights? That's okay. It'll fix. That's a good width. So yeah, basically, I think that this might be out a little too far forward. What is this wall here for? That was wild. Okay. Okay, so we can just push this in, which is helpful. Walls must stay within your lot. Okay, why does it think it's intersecting? Wait, is this because of the fence here? No. Okay. Good. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, that works. Snapping that back in. I think that's a better size because it doesn't feel so, like, huge. I don't know how to add a floor though. Complete wall. Or like why it's not counting this as a floor? That's a problem. Okay, what happens? Can I like add a separator here? That didn't do what I wanted it to. Hold on, let's delete this separator here. Maybe that's the problem, is it doesn't think it's a wall. That's not the problem. Okay. This is what I get. Alright, so that is separate. And it's not letting me build out to this side. There we go. Okay, good lord. I don't want the ceiling. There we go. There we go. That fixed it. Good as new, guys. I hope that they like improve some of the building features because for the most part, build mode is amazing. I love it. But then other times you have like weird stuff like that and you can't figure out what it's trying to do. Okay, sorry, I was like checking a message real quick. What am I gonna do right now? Yeah, I need to get back to my reference. So in the... Okay, again, we're not trying to follow it directly. But I do think... If we can delete that wall, can we move? We cannot move walls. Okay. So now that we've put this part in perspective, if we could basically not make that come out farther. Okay. If we can... All right. Okay. That's looking like a better size. I honestly don't even mind that that bigger part is coming out because it just kind of adds depth to the house. And then we're gonna delete that. Let me see about this alcove over here. Okay. I do think it's a little wide. So I'm gonna bring... Can I bring this in? Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm not sure why that didn't want to go there. But yeah, I think that that's a better size. Okay. Yeah, it's still big, but it's not like overwhelmingly big like it was. I do still want to bring this in a little bit more. I don't want to mess with the porch, but it looks like I might have to. Alright, so if we can move these stairs off for a second. Delete that. Delete that. Alright, I think it came out fine. But I'm gonna see how it looks like if we have 3 spots for the stairs and then 2 spots like that. I think that looks like a more manageable size. I don't know. Wait, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's try moving our steps back to it, and it's gonna be smaller like that. Yeah, I think like learning the scaling of this game is a whole monster. But there we go, there's that. And then this is gonna free me up to bring that in. Oh wait, I also need to turn off auto saving. I forgot about that. So we're gonna not enable autosave just in case I make a mistake. I don't want it to save my mistake because that'd be it'd corrupt the entire build. And I really don't want to start this over if I don't have to, especially since I'm taking so long just trying to figure out the freaking scaling of this game. Alright, that's good. And then that does not have to go all the way in. Honestly, I'd be fine with bumping it out one, right? And then 3, 4, 5. Building this on a little bit. Oh, that was so funky. Okay, now it's not recognizing this as a room. What did I do or not do? Let's try that again. Okay. That is very weird. Tell you what I might do. Oh, it's not going all the way down. Okay. Let's see if that fixes it. No. Oh, is it that? That's a whole different part of the house, though. There we go. It's so finicky sometimes, but that's okay. Okay, can you... There we go. I'm not sure if I want those ceiling finishes there or not, but we're gonna raise up that floor. Here we go, it's looking more how I want it to. And then this part is sunk back down. Alright, this is better. So I'm gonna start adding some doorways. This is giving me hotel vibes. Oh, you can only make it so wide though. Hold on, do they all have a width limit? No, they don't. Okay, it's just that one walkway. Alright, I don't know exactly what I'm going for or trying to channel here. But we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. So I'm thinking... Let me see. Now I need like actual walls. Oh wait, that's taking away my foundation. Ooh. Okay, so how did people build a full wall on top of a half wall? Okay, not gonna lie though, it kind of works for that room because I'm gonna make this into the entertainment room. And then I'm gonna put the living room in here. the wall is not gonna be that tall when I get done with it. But I do like the idea of like a sunken in living room. So I feel like you would come in like on this side, kind of. Hmm. I like the idea of it having kind of like what am I trying to say? It's a very distinct look. Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, people who were making the half wall thing work. Actual sorcerers. Okay, that didn't work. That's so wild. Oh wait, I just had to move it out and back in? Crazy. Okay. So yeah, I want it like that, and then let me see. Oh. I could do this little... No, wait, I like this wooden spandrel thing. Okay, it's... Do we get like what I'm trying to go for though? There we go. And then because it's Alistair, I feel like his living room would have like a little bush or something going into it because it's what do I want to say? Let's just say he brings nature into the hull. And it's also a very convenient way to cover up my building mistake. Okay. And then I want it to be, yeah, like a more pale green. Alright, so like an entrance to the living room. I think that this can be a really cozy space. But for the walls, so if we wall off the living room, right? I don't want this room to be this big. Right, so if that's the living room, then I feel like the bathroom could be like here. I just need to figure out how this wall works. There we go. I'll just go ahead and replace these walls. Ooh, that does look a little funky, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, but we can't build over there. No, wait, we can. Okay, that's crazy. Alright, so that's gonna be the bathroom, right? I feel like we're gonna have to just... Well, see, I want the half walls there though, because I want it to look like I have a foundation. But... it's not liking it, really. So, we'll have to see what we can do about that. But... might just have to get rid of them for now, to be honest. And then we can always get fancy later. I'm just trying to figure out the build mode right now. But for this part it's fine because the entertainment room is going to be built a little different. Speaking of which, I was thinking about it coming across like that. Did that break anything? I don't think it did, but we'll see. Walls of different heights. They're not different heights! Prime. Oh, it moved my floor down. That's what happened. Okay. I understand. I know that this is not a very, what do I want to say? Wait, that did something. Oh, I got another floor, that's what. Okay, that's very funky how that one's working there. Do we have to, like, do that? Ooh. That's very weird how it's doing that. I think... Hold on. Let me test a theory. I think the trick is to just not mess with half walls. Maybe that is it. Okay. We'll figure it out. And the house is still looking really wide. Not nearly as bad as it was, but maybe after we fill it out it won't be so bad. I definitely think though I am gonna move this in and this in because that just felt a little too much. Yeah, that was gonna delete our arch, but that's okay, because we'll fix it. We can move... Okay, we cannot move that, but that's okay. I think smaller is better right now. I don't know what this means by different heights. Ah. Okay, apparently these are different heights. So let's see. Alright, that fixed that. Kind of. Huh. Is it obvious that I don't know what I'm doing yet? Okay. Okay, what if different heights? Is it because of that? No. Oh my god. This is making me tweak right now. Okay, it just has a problem with this corner in particular. So we're just gonna pretend that that corner doesn't exist and build around it. That's be okay. We'll just incorporate it into our design. Alright, that was very weird. But we're getting closer to figuring this out. I want my archway back. Thank you. Oh, and then we can put a tiny little fence on that too. Maybe the same one to... Yeah! That's cute. And then that can match with the outside. And I want my dark wood swatch. Alright, it is looking better. So this is the bathroom. Still might be a bit big for a bathroom if I'm being honest, but we'll get there when we get there. Entertainment room, right? Porch. Living room. Now we need a kitchen and a dining room. Honestly, I would be okay with having the dining room like... I feel like the bathroom is too big, but I think we can easily bring that in. Right? Maybe that'll fix our problem, actually. It did kind of fix our problem. Huh. Okay, that's better. So then bathroom, living room. Honestly, the living room might be able to be a little smaller. And then we can loft up into the bedrooms. And the office. So like, hold on, hear me out, hear me out. Let's get our... this thing? Oh shoot. Oh wait, I need half wall up there, don't I? To replace it with the fence. Ew, no. No, never mind, I just had it on the wrong mode. Alright, never mind, false alarm. Alright, and then we'll have like some stairs, right, to get back out of the living room. And then this will be a little hallway. And then like... let me see, we'll have like... one of the rooms on the corner. Oh, that makes for more of like a hallway than a room, doesn't it? Oh, we'll get there when we get there, but I do like the ideas of the bedrooms being lofted. Well, the bedroom's in the office. So that takes care of that. Because we already know they're gonna be in there. And then in this space, at least to me... Wait, my fence got wrecked. No! I'll fool with that later. It makes sense to me to have like the dining room next to the entertainment room. So actually what I'm thinking, right? This might be controversial. I'm gonna delete this whole... Hold on. Wait. No, yeah, I'm gonna delete this whole build on. And leave it shaped like that, right? And then this can be our bathroom. Oh, those walls are different heights. I don't understand how they're different heights if they're still connecting though. Those connect, so we'll just leave that. So that's the bathroom. Might make it a little smaller. We'll just have to see what that looks like when we get there. Because the whole thing is that the hotel is kind of asymmetrical on either side. So yeah. I do think I'm gonna bring it in a little bit though. At least take that corner off. Not that part. Okay, why does it keep deleting my floor? Hold on. This is very weird. Oh, that'll connect, but the other one won't connect. Crazy. Okay. Here we go. Alright, and then I need my floor back. It didn't give me my floor back in here though. What is going on? There were two walls there. What in the heck? Alright, I'm just gonna try building onto this one. There we go. Thank you. Alright, that felt like somewhat farther than it needed to be, good lord. Alright, anyway, we don't need ceiling there. This is something we're gonna have to fix. Oh, that wall is bugging out. Something awful. Okay, what? Alright, it's destroying my entire house. That's okay. I think my mistake, honestly, was trying to build with the half walls instead of just using the full walls. Okay, it recognizes that that's a different floor, which is the important part. What did I do? Okay, honestly, that's okay. Right like that. Wait, is this how we fix it? Question mark? There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that fixed it. Actually tempted to delete that wall. Okay. Okay, it's on the same level. I don't know why building this shell has been such a hassle. I know why it's been such a hassle because I have no idea what I want to do with it. And I'm still learning all these build features. Okay. So entertainment room, right? I think I just want to build this out. And that'll solve our situation there. Okay. Alright, and then we can figure this out. So, I do like the idea of there being a wall here. And deleting this floor. And then we can delete that fence and put another wall here. So it's just fencing on one side. That feels a little bit more, is closed off the right word? A little bit more, cozy, question mark? I don't know. And then one more thing is I'm gonna bring this wall in, maybe not that much, maybe just one block. That way we can have like a a little area up there. Or maybe I ditch the idea of this being the bathroom and like this is the office. Because I feel like that could work. So like we have the office there. Let me see. Build that there. So when you walk in, you'll have... Hold on. Let's see if I'm messing this up or not. Okay, so you have a little walk-in hallway. Guys, my brain is starting to hurt trying to figure this out. I guess you can have like a little foyer area type thing right here. And then kind of wall this off a little bit. Wait, maybe that's the play. I don't know. Wait, I just checked back into the chat. Sorry, I was locked in. I did see it now though. I actually haven't streamed that much. So this is kind of what I'm getting back into. I don't know if there's a way that I can... Oops. Yeah, honestly, like those YouTubers that they can just pump out a floor plan. This floor is buggy as heck. Hold on, what is going on? Wait, is there like... How many floors is there? What? There's like a floor for the floor. There's a whole nother wall there. What? Oh my god. Was that our problem? Let's try that again. Okay, this is now a room. Why is this not a room? Is it because of the half walls? That snaps there? What the heck? Why won't it go there? There we go. All right. No, it still won't. That is so weird. It's giving me the different height error again. Bro, they are not different heights. Get over yourself. My god. Oh my goodness. Actually making me tweak right now. How are they different heights? Is there like an invisible wall here that I'm not seeing? Hold on. What is going on? Why are there still walls there? Is it that one? They're still there. Oh my god. This is making me want to scream right now. Oh my goodness. I don't know how these other like YouTubers and stuff have made houses that are like far more complex than this. And it's like they just have it figured out day one. Like, what do you mean? I don't know how to get rid of these non-existent walls. When did they even get there? Are they fenced? Wait, will that let me delete them? Oh my god. I got rid of the imposter walls. Okay. Well, anyway, all this time and we only have this. Oh, I want to tweak. Okay. So if this is the office, this was the living room, yeah? Okay, because I want the living room to be like sunk down. And then if we have, right? I'm really hoping that this fixes it. Oh my god, there's still an invisible wall right there. Okay, and then it just auto-completed it. The fuck? Man, I don't know what's going on over here. I'm just gonna go with that and hope that it's fixed. Okay. So anyway, let's put our doorway in for the third time. Tell you what, I might actually just... What was that one? Rounded? Oh, that's like different roundings. I'm just gonna put the rounded one here. No, I'm gonna go back to this. I just really like the way that it looks with the dark wood swatch with that column. Then I can place my fence down. Okay, now the top of the wall is not showing up. Okay. Okay, so that's just gonna take our wall with it, I guess. I didn't need the wall. Maybe I can put something there to kind of hide it, or... Nah, that's not really gonna help. Yeah, we'll just put something up there, like some ivy or rocks or something to kind of... Actually, I wonder what it would look like. Maybe we can put some, like... Oh wait, idea. What if I play into it and like I make the walls higher and then I turn this into like a knick-knack shelf up here? Are you getting what I'm putting down? Like... I'm just gonna snatch up this shelf, right? Wait, where'd it go? Why is it up there? Oh my god. Alright, are we kind of understanding the vibe here? And then we can... kind of move it, make it look kind of like it's a little more meant to be there. Let me try something. Good. Okay, that looks better. Maybe that's just what we needed to do. Sure. We're just gonna roll with that. And my stairs are gone. That's okay. Oh god. Please. Okay. And then I need these in the same swatch. Oh, really? I just need the... Whatever, hold on. Oh no, they all gotta be the same color. Can make those a lighter brown. Or rocks and stone. That kind of looks cool. I think we're gonna go with that. And no, we're gonna want walls under those. Oh, it's like a patio front. Interesting. But no, I think we're just gonna leave it like that. That looks a lot nicer. And then we can... I don't know if we'll need our living room bigger because it's not gonna have a TV in it. It's more or less just like a common space, and then the entertainment room is where you're gonna have all your TV and all that. So there's that, and then okay, why did it do that? Okay. It's still buggy, but it's not going up all the way. Oh my god. Wait, now it's doing it. That's so weird. Anyway. Yeah, and then this can be our... what is it? Kitchen and dining area. I might actually... make that a little smaller. That's fine, right? Maybe it can be like all one area, because I mean, I do have Husk as the dining room, and then Angel as the entertainment room. So, oh, what the frick? So yeah, it could kind of just all be the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but you know. But I think this is a nice little like foyer area. Let me get us an archway going. Going this way. So there's that. No, I do kind of want to commit to this being the bathroom. Even if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Well, see, I'm having second guesses, guys. Because I do know a lot of houses actually where the bathroom is on the other side of everything else. Actually, hold on. On the actual hotel. Okay, we don't have any more chats. On the actual hotel, Alistair is on the left side, so it'd be like looking at this. So actually I'm thinking of putting the bathroom over on this side, but then I would have to make a bunch of changes to my layout, and I really don't want to do that because I've already been through hell enough trying to get it where we are right now. No, I'm just gonna commit. This is gonna be the bathroom. And then maybe we can make it into like a spa bathroom or something. Yeah, like we'll make it into like this grandiose type of space, which means I'm gonna redo the shape of it. And hope that it's not quite so broken this time. Alright, this is good. Alright, and it's looking a lot more like a house now. I would like to play with curved walls, but one, I'm not ready for that. And two, I forgot my second point. Alright, so this is the entertainment room. Let's get started on that. It's definitely gonna have a lot of windows. Because I'm looking at the... what's it called? The reference for the updated hotel. Yeah, and the room that's on this side is like all window. There we go. And then it's gonna be same on this side. Nice. Oh, now we can figure out what's going on with this floor. Probably should have figured that part out first. But now we'll just... There we go, that's part is fixed. Okay, why can't we... What's going on? I think this is the most, well, this and then when I was trying to build in Planet Zoo is like the most grief I've ever had in a game trying to build something. Alright. Thank you. Wait, why did it spawn me in with a ceiling? There we go. Good lord. Oh. Alright, now I can split these rooms. Yay! Yay! That's gonna make me do a step down. Oh my god, okay. We're gonna do... Let me see what long doors we have. Is there any doors that, like, party room? I don't think so. We could just do another archway. Keep the vibe consistent. And then get another pair of stairs. Maybe like these industrial looking.